I'm Nadia Samdani from Bangladesh, and we live in Dhaka. And we're collectors, and we have an art foundation called the Samdani Art Foundation. And we also host the Dhaka Art Summit, which is the single largest platform for South Asian art.
And I'm Rajeeb Samdani. Nadia and I, we founded the Samdani Art Foundation together.
And the collection is quite eclectic, and we have a wide range of, starting from sculptures to sound to videos, drawings, all kinds of work. And we have we have two collections. So one is the foundation's collection, which is the South Asian collection, and the other is our personal collection, which is an international collection, which is our journey as collectors. And the South Asian collection is, we collect very strategically, very focused.
Our foundation, mainly we support and promote artists from the region. And one of our biggest event of the foundation is Dhaka Art Summit. We call it a research platform. And one of the challenging thing about South Asia that very little number of galleries in India are representing artists. There is only one or two galleries in Pakistan represent artists. Otherwise, the representation concept, like gallery representing artists, the concept is not there. So it becomes very challenging for everyone to discover about the art from the region, or especially the contemporary art scene. And when we started started collecting, one of our idea was to collect from the region. And then we sort of figured out that the region is suffering. There is very little support, and we ourselves don't have much clue. So that is how to support and promote the region, or to discover and learn more about the artists from the region. We started this foundation, and now we mainly support artists from Bangladesh and also artists from the region. First of all, I think initially not based in Bangladesh. Of course, there are some challenges. Of course, like we have high duty on tax, and when it comes to logistical support, all these things, it is quite challenging, and it's not only Bangladesh. I think it is in the region. But one thing I must say, I think culture is in our blood. The Rabindranath Tagore, the famous poet, was the founder of Shantiniketan, and I think the Indian art history took its new turn from there. And Bengal, Calcutta, and Bangladesh, we were all one Bengal before. So I think culture and everything, it's in our system. So even last Dhaka Art Summit, we had 70,000 people in 3 days. And of course those challenges are there, and challenging situations, it makes it even more interesting.
Well, what we do, like we said, like our international collection is our journey. But what we try to do, we have some artworks or some artists we have in mind that we'd like to collect. So at the beginning of the year, we kind of make a target that, these are the things this year we'd like to acquire or have in our collection. And then take it from there.
And what Nadia said earlier, that we have two collections. So one is our South Asian collection, and one is our journey as a collector. So the South Asian collection is very focused. So we have a group of colleagues. Our curator Diana Campbell-Bittencourt, she is also involved with this collection. So that is something we are building very strategically. So someone like Anish Kapoor, who is known as British artist, but he would fall under South Asian artist in our collection. So, and then the other collection, that is our journey as a collector. So we have artworks from all over the world, and then we also like to collect. We play around with our own collection. So this time we just finished our third rehanging in the house we live in, and we have displayed the work of Paul Klee and this Pakistani diaspora artist, Pakistani modernist Shemza's work together, because Shemza was actually influenced by Klee. So the personal collection, what she said, that the beginning of the year we sort of look at our collection and we see that, okay, what we want to get. So, and another thing we don't believe in, we don't want to like, sort of split art by the region. We
Yeah.
think art is a global language. So, and we look at our collection and then see which artist is doing what, and then we sort of make a list. Another thing, just wanted to add that, we are building up a space in Sylhet. So it will be also for public. So it will be a permanent place where we will have collection, and we will also have a sculpture park there. We have just started working on it, and few of the artists has already like finished their work. Some of them visited the site. So that is the next thing we are working on. Both of us, we are member of Tate's South Asian Acquisition Committee. I also co-chair the committee. And other than we are also with the Tate's International Council, and we are involved with few other museum and institution. I think it is very important, and for us it is also a learning experience. You also get to learn and see that how institutions is thinking about the region. And for Dhaka Art Summit also, this coming edition, I think we have 5 museum curators who are will be curating exhibition for Dhaka. So this is amazing that while they are actually curating exhibitions, they are also doing research on the region, and it is sort of a win-win situation for all of us. So museum can get to do their research about the region. At the same time, region can see these museum quality exhibitions, and especially in Dhaka, and we're very fortunate. For us, we rather than like, of course, collection is, we are collectors, we collect, but I think this support, this challenge, taking the region to the world, that is something we enjoy more.
This has become something very important for us, we feel, because our art needs to be in the international art world map. And it's so, their artists are so talented and so good. People just don't know. So this event that we have, we mostly target people. I mean, curators to come, gallerists to come, journalists to come, museum institutions to come. So they can come and see. And after the first edition, which was we hosted in 2012, and the third edition, which is coming up, already so many Bangladeshi artists are being represented by international galleries. A lot of big institutions have acquired Bangladeshi artworks. So this is a success for us.
And post Dhaka Art Summit 2012, for the first time in the history of Bangladesh, actually, international museums like, Guggenheim, Tate, British Museum, they started collecting, contemporary artists from works of contemporary artists from Bangladesh.